What is going on, guys? It's Billy here. Happy New Year. Peace. As you can see, by my face, by my hair, by my forehead, I have just come back from a run. Now I see all this bollocks on Twitter by celebrities, big YouTubers, streamers, this and that, yeah. New year, new me. I thought, fuck it. I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to do it. Give you guys a little bit of a background story. I'm sorry if this video is so long because I'm trying so hard to catch my breath. First things first, number one. If any of you watching this video are out of shape, unhealthy, physically, mentally, and literally with food, if you're a heavy smoker, don't go for a half a mile / 3/4 of a mile run your first day trying to get in shape. I nearly passed out for one thing. I threw up for two things. I got a nosebleed for three things. My head, my throat, my chest, my ears are all pounding. Literally, there's this area, right? So I come out of mine, swing a right, about 40 steps in front of your kids' park. Go around the outside of it, down the hill, just a small slanted hill like that. Swing a right, you've got post office, cross over on your left at the double crossing, you got a Lidl's. Then you got a straight road down ahead for about, I don't know, 300 yards. Couple of football pitches worth. I jog down that. And you swing a left. Huge piece of greenery out in front of you. Or you can go to the left like I did and take the long path all the way around this huge piece of greenery. By the time I got to the end of this path, so you go down to your left, down to your right, because the greenery is obviously in front of you. And you've cut the square of greenery out of the course by going the long way. And obviously I got some new running shoes on, so I didn't want to get them all muddy and slip over and shit the first day, because it is a little bit wet outside from rains last night. So I finished this part of the run past the greenery. I thought I'd go a little bit further ahead, about another 50 yards ahead, to this small silver metal bridge. I get there, my head starts pounding. I was wearing my cap. Head starts feeling like it's being squeezed. Took my cap off, strapped it around my wrist, leaning over the edge of this bridge, just coughing, trying to catch my breath. See a few ducks down below me, try and focus on them, breathe in from my nose, out from my mouth, holding it for 8 seconds, trying to compose myself so I didn't pass out. Out of nowhere, I feel like I'm about to, be sick, so I cough. My head starts pounding, I cough again. Throw up over the side of the bridge rail. Horrible. Started spitting as you do to get the flavour out of your mouth. Go to throw up again. Lean forward, bang my nose on the bridge rail. Nosebleed. Lovely. Probably my second nosebleed ever. I remember one in Sunday League football about 10, 11 years ago. One of the bigger kids booted the ball in my face. Smallest little nosebleed ever. This one wasn't big either. I literally had like one drop of blood come out of my nose, wiped it away, and it was gone. Can't see anything up there or anything. Started walking back. Now the way I went the first time, came out of my flat, went to the right, down past the park. The way I came back, instead of going back the way I came, I took the full square route around. So, gone out of my flat, took the right, gone ahead, come all the way back round on myself. Now the not so steep little hill out of my flat to the right was fine, plus I was going down it. Now on the other side, the way up to my flat from the main road, down near the other supermarket in my area, Aldi, it's about that steep. And you start down here, you have to walk all the way up it. Got a little bit of a flat bit, and then all the way up again, till you get to the end of my street. Bearing in mind, I've already thrown up, I've already banged my face, got a splitting headache, ears feel like they're about to start bleeding, Mind you, I've got a burst left eardrum, so I can't hear anything out of my left ear, so it's always painful. I managed to start walking up this hill. I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to get my phone out. I'm going to start recording. Get a bit of a vlog started going on. People can see that I'm not just chatting shit. People can see that I'm actually trying to start changing my life around and what have you. One. Never going to stop smoking. It's a dirty habit. It's an addiction. But it's part of me. You know what I mean? It's something that I've done for the past 8 years. It's nothing to be proud of, but it is something that I do. It's not going to stop. No matter how hard I try. It's just not. 2. Some of you may or may not know this. Fuck it, I'm just going to finish the first part of the story before I forget anyway. I was thinking about starting to record, and then I felt really, really faint and drowsy. Really, really, really wheezy. Trying to catch my breath. I was like... proper wheezing. I was like, nah, it's not happening. I'm not going to try and record this. Got up to the top of the hill. Swung the left. Walked down the street. Into the front door. Got into my recording room. Chucked my keys down on my desk. They literally are this loud, guys, listen. And even just then, that rings my ears. Right. I'm going to finish off the first part of this and then I'm going to go on to the second part. So yeah, if you're a smoker, physically unhealthy, mentally unhealthy, just naturally unhealthy, don't try your first day of getting fit by going on a 3/4 of a mile run, because it will fuck with your body and it'll fuck with your brain. Right, that's out of the way. This is definitely going to be a long video because I just looked up at the camera and it's already been 7 minutes and I've only just got that bit out of the way. Right, I'm going to take you guys back a little bit. About 8 years. Alright, so 8 years ago, I'm 12 years old, feeling good, just started high school, pretty much halfway through puberty. I'm feeling alright with life, you know. Got my friends, got a girlfriend. I'm feeling good. It was at this point in my life where I made the decision to become one of the most respectable people in the world. One of the most highly respected career choices you can have. And at the age of 12, I applied 4 years in advance to the British Army. Now, anyone watching this video who knows me in person already knows that. But if you're watching this video and you don't know me, then you'll know, now you know that. It's something near and dear to my heart. I've always wanted to be a serving soldier. And yeah, that's just something that I wanted to be since I was really young. I started off when I was about 8 or 9, I wanted to be a chef. I loved cooking food, loved tasting food, wanted to be a chef. I was told I could be a chef in the army. Loved sports, loved football, loved boxing, loved watching it, loved playing it, loved doing it. People who see me nowadays, like you guys at home, if I look down, you'll see I've got the neck fat, I've got the chins, I've got a huge stomach, big thunder thighs. Not too fat in the arm area, but I'm quite a big lad. At the age of 10, I attended Three Lions kickboxing gym, where I was trained by national and international champion kickboxer Ben Tyler and female kickboxing champion Jade Monroe. I was trained up at the Three Lions kickboxing gym on Escott Road in Yarmouth, and I become really good. I had a few sparring matches, had quite a few fights, really enjoyed it. At this point in my life, like I said, I was about 9 or 10. You're never really fat when you're 9 or 10. Like, unless you have serious health issues and you are a big child, you can have a little bit of puppy fat here and there, but you're never really classed as a fat kid unless you're really unhealthily fat. So I never thought of myself as a fat kid. I became quite good at kickboxing, like I said. at the age of 9 or 10. Finished that when I was about 11 and a half. Started high school at 12, like I said, and I applied to be in the army. Loved fighting, loved cooking. I thought I could always be a chef in the army, or I could just cook in the army. For the next step, involves one of my best friends. His name's Chris. He's currently in prison. Gets released next month. I can't wait. I'm going to be there when he gets out. And yeah, it's going to be a good experience. Yeah, so we had a fight in high school. He was a couple of years older than me. He basically kneed me in the bollocks. I went down to the ground, as most blokes do at that age, and I cried like a little girl. I mean, I've just been kneed in the bollocks, what do you expect? Got up, went to my lesson. One of his friends dobbed him in, told on him, grass, snitched, whatever you want to call it, and he got kicked out of high school. Got sent to this place called Options East, which is for kids that get kicked out of high school. They have a second chance at education, finding work, finding applications to college, what have you. He got this work experience with a guy working at a wood shop in Gorston. This guy's name was Drew, and he ran a military cadet unit where they had a Navy section and a Marine section. So one day, me, Chris, and my mate Frankie decided that we were going to go check it out because Chris had heard so much about it from his boss Drew at his work experience. So we thought we'd go down there and try it out. Went down there, fell in love with the place after about 2 weeks. From the age of 12 to the age of 16, I was in that cadet unit. From the age of 12 to the age of 14, I was dating the first girl I ever had a real relationship with, called Shannon. And then we broke up. Had about a year of, little kiddie relationships where you go out for a couple of weeks, you make out, you do whatever, break up. Then at the age of 15, and some months, 15 and some change, I met my current girlfriend, Kaya. I got in a relationship with her. Well, we started off as friends because back then she was a lesbian or bisexual. It was a phase. We all know that it was a phase, but you know what they say. So, yeah. We become really good friends. She started coming around a lot. We made out a couple of times. She broke up with her girlfriend. And we started going out just before I turned around, about 16. Yeah, I'm now 20 years old. So yeah, it must have been just after I turned 16, actually. Yeah, almost 4 years. It's 4 years on the 4th of May this year. It'll be 4 years we've been together. We've had these odd spats. We've broke up a couple of times. Nothing like big breakups where we leave for months and come back. We've had like these little 5-6 day breakups where they don't mean anything, but you just need to take that break. Sorry, I'm just making sure that I don't throw up on camera because that would not be a pretty sight. Honestly, I'm struggling to talk, got a bad breath and what have you. Not bad breath, bad breathing. But yeah, so I'm in a military cadet unit, got a girlfriend, still pushing for the army, not doing brilliantly in school, didn't do too brilliant in college, didn't really care. The army was my dream. I knew I didn't need qualifications, I just needed these certain aspects to get in. So, got in my suit, aged 15 years, 6 months, 7 months. Went down to the recruitment office, signed up, done my interviews. I went home, went away, done phase 1 and phase 2 training. Brilliant. From then, aged 16 and a half, I was a British serving soldier that hadn't been sent out on tour, pretty much. Passed everything I needed to pass, passed fitness, passed mental health, passed both my phases in training. So I was, over the moon. Really happy, ready to do whatever I wanted to do. All of a sudden, as you guys know, I suffer from severe mental health issues. It's easy to talk about when it's just me and the camera. Not so easy with other people. they came into factor. They started playing a role in my life. All of a sudden, I was no longer fit to be a soldier in the British Army, or any army for that matter. So I had to be let go. Horrible. Went into a job with security for a year. Hated it. Done odd bits and bobs here and there. Didn't really latch on to anything. Started making videos. Fucking adored it. Haven't stopped since. This video isn't even 16 minutes long. I'm sorry to have kept you guys for this long video. There wasn't really much point to the army story. I thought I'd just let you know that I actually used to be in such good shape. I still smoked from the age of 12. As you guys know, I've been smoking for 8 years. I'm 20, nearly 21. Started smoking just after I turned 12. Nothing to be proud of. What can I say? I was raised in a rough area on a council estate. Everyone smoked. It's just what we did. It is how it is. Anyway, thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this incredibly long video. If you did manage to watch all the way to the end, leave the comment sweaty in the comment section. It's been Billy, guys. I hope you can enjoy this video. If you do, obviously leave a like. Like I said, if you've watched all 16.5 minutes, comment sweaty in the section down below. If you didn't like this video, dislike. Let me know why in the comments down below. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Don't forget, if you're not mentally, physically fit and healthy, and you're going to try to be on your first day, don't go for an almost mile long run. End up throwing up and nearly concussing yourself, because it ain't a smart way to start your 2019, and it ain't a smart way to start your fitness journey. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick to this fitness journey. I'm a very committed person, but at the moment I'm committed to making videos and enjoying my life. And I'm not like overweight, I'm not obese. I am quite chubby, but I'm not like fat and horribly out of shape. I fit in clothes. I'm a large, but I'm 6'1". You're expected to be a large anyway. It is what it is. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll catch you in my next one. God, I look like absolute shit. Wouldn't be surprised if half of you clicked off after about 3 minutes, if that. If you did stick to the end, like I said, comment sweaty in the comments down below. Subscribe down below if you're new. Like. Really appreciate it. Dislike. Let me know why down below. Also appreciate any negative criticism. Or positive criticism. Any sort of feedback. Nearly 18 minutes now. Sorry this outro is dragging. Catch you guys later. I am struggling to breathe right now. Feel like shit. Gonna go get a warm shower and a nice hot drink. Peace out, everybody.